Walked into an airport and felt like you suddenly lost 20 IQ points? You're staring at a sign that points both ways for Gate B, you've walked past the same duty-free shop 3 times, and you're pretty sure the terminal was designed by someone who hates people. Well, here's the thing. You're not crazy. You're being manipulated. Airports aren't just transportation hubs anymore. They're engineered money traps. Every walkway, every overpriced bottle of water, and every convenience you think you chose is actually part of a massive system designed to squeeze a little more cash out of you. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the psychological warfare happening between the check-in desk and your gate. We're talking about the Bernoli Effect, the golden hour, and why the most confusing part of your trip is actually the most profitable for the airport. Number 1. The Retail Gauntlet. Let's start with the most obvious trap, the layout. Have you noticed that after you survive the stress of security, you're almost always dumped directly into a duty-free shop? This isn't an accident. It's called a forced flow layout. Most modern airports are built like shopping malls, disguised as transportation hubs. They use psychological design to place comfortable seating right in front of stores and design walkways that force you through retail zones before you can even find your gate. The goal is to catch you in what's known as the traveler's relaxation zone. Once you've cleared security, your stress levels drop and your spending brain turns on. The airport wants to keep you in this state for as long as possible. That's why gate information is often delayed. They want you to linger near the shops and restaurants instead of heading straight to a quiet gate where you won't spend a dime. Number 2. The Bernoli Effect and wayfinding. If you feel like you're walking in circles, it might be because the airport is literally curving you. Many terminals use the Bernoli effect of retail, curving the main walkway to the left. Why? Because most people are right-handed and naturally look toward the right. By curving the path, the airport maximizes the amount of storefront you see in your natural line of sight. Then there's the signage. Ever notice how airport signs are sometimes useless? Wayfinding is a science, but airports often use information overload to keep you off balance. If you're slightly confused about where your gate is, you're more likely to stop, look around, and, you guessed it, see a shop or a cafe you didn't know you needed. Number 3. The golden hour trap. In the industry, they call the time between security and boarding the golden hour. This is when you are a captive audience. You can't leave, and you're probably hungry or bored. Airports capitalize on this by making outside food and drinks impossible to bring through. You know the drill, the 3.4-ounce liquid rule. While it's a security measure, it also creates a monopoly on hydration. A $5 bottle of water inside the terminal is a classic money trap. Smart travelers bring an empty refillable bottle and use the water stations tucked away from the crowds. They're one of the few free perks left. Number 4, the security theater. Even the stress of security is part of the design. When you're rushed and confused at TSA, you're more likely to make stress purchases later to calm down. And get this, security rules aren't even consistent. One day your shoes stay on, the next they come off. This inconsistency is actually intentional. It's designed to keep the system unpredictable. But for you, it just adds to the airport brain fog. Also, be careful in the chaos zones, those areas right at the end of the scanner where you're frantically grabbing your belt and laptop. This is where valuables most often vanish because you're too distracted by the process to watch your bins. Number 5, how to beat the system. So how do you navigate a place designed to confuse you? You move on your own terms. Gate first, shop later. Go straight to your gate area immediately, even if it says gate pending. Once you know where your home base is, the psychological pressure to find it disappears, and you won't get nudged into spending. Use the tech. Don't rely on the big departure boards. Check your airline app every 20 minutes for gate changes. The off-property hack. If you need a ride share, try walking a block away from the terminal or taking a free hotel shuttle. You can avoid those hidden airport pickup fees that are buried in the fine print. Know your rights. Did you know you can actually question TSA decisions? If an item is flagged, you can ask which specific regulation is being enforced. You have more power than the confusing layout wants you to believe. Airports are marvels of engineering, but they aren't engineered for your comfort. They're engineered for profit. Once you see the patterns, the forced paths, the golden hour, and the calculated confusion, the airport brain fog starts to lift. You stop being a target and start being a traveler. What's the most confusing airport you've ever been to? Let me know in the comments. And if this helps you see the terminal in a new light, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel secrets. Safe travels and stay sharp out there.